Hey guys, it's Amateur Casual Brian, and I want to take these off. They have no use, they're aesthetic. And we're gonna do another video that has nothing to do with any other video I made at all. Because, again, my videos are not related to each other in any possible way. And it's 12:10 a.m. So I guess this is midnight thoughts, but not really because those are just anything I can think of while this is an actual topic. And all right, so today we're going to be looking at my old writings from when I was a wee little child in grade 6 because back then I thought of myself very seriously. I thought I was a very smart person and I thought that my writing was top notch, like the best of the best. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling. All of your characters are gay. And yeah, frankly, as you may have thought, these did not age well. So today we're gonna be looking at them, and this is part of an extremely long running series, starting grade two, but it went into full gear in like grade 4. So it's quite the series. Plasma Core. Plasma Cores. But I pronounce it Plasma Corpse because that's how I've been pronouncing it since grade 2, even though it's wrong. But who cares, right? Who cares? So today we're gonna look at the finale. Alright, so Brian is me but older and smarter and older. And yeah, why is there W in the synopsis? Holy shit, I couldn't even spell. Jesus Christ, allow me to fix that. Much better. Alright, so let's read the synopsis. Brian has been preparing for an all-out battle between fucking hell. Let's try that again. Brian and I wanna fucking die. Brian has been preparing for an all-out battle between him and all the enemies he has battled over the span of more than 20 years. His preparations have withstood the test of time, and despite losing his closest friend, a trusted lieutenant. His name's Nathan. He died when my enemies attacked the base and just crushed him with the rubble. He has gained the trust of thousands of people, harnessed his skills, and has reconnected with a loved relative, his long lost brother. Now, even with all his advancements, jeez, his greatest challenge still bewilders him, and it is time for his destiny to arrive. I was with a team of researchers while trying to refine the Mark X, which was a nanotech armor. Gee, where have you heard that before? I guess it's definitely not Iron Man. During my stupid solo assault on the Kobe Cores warehouse, the Mark X was critically damaged in snippets number 13. Now, these aren't actual things. I just put them there because I thought they were cool. But yeah, it's an actual comic. I don't know why it's number 13, but there's a comic of it that actually exists. And the art is actually abysmal. Like, allow me to show you. And I'm back. Alright, so here's my old sketchpad, which has the worst drawings of all time. Here it is. I'm not sure if you can understand my handwriting at all because, I wasn't a very smart child. Alright, I can't read this. Let me. It's getting quite close. And then this is a door. Simon, come here. Simon's long lost relative. Whatever. It's just he gets blown up to smithereens in the midway through that issue. And alright, let's continue. And I realized that the combined density of the nanobots weren't enough to tank an ion cannon, which they used to blow him up. reversed engineered from the weapon of Optimus Prime himself. See Plasmon Cybertron number 3. Yeah, uh it's weird. Grade 5. So I attempted to increase the quantity and quality of the suit's nanobots, which I did not add because I'm stupid, by making the individual nanobots smaller. After optimizing the plasma reactor's storage and power capacity, I inserted the motherboard into the reactor and tested the suit. It had to recharge, and that would take a few hours. Now this is all quantum mumbo jumbo, so who cares? Alright, leisure before destiny. While waiting, I sat down with Tristan and Pico and discussed about the recent day. So I heard that Angelo went to the local fucking McDaniels. Seriously, grade 6 me? McDaniels! Tried their new donuts, and by the actions of Satan himself, put gravy on it. This is an actual story, like back in grade 6, where we were meeting with some older children, and they packed donuts because we were sharing food, and he dipped it in gravy, and then my friend went absolutely ballistic. Actual gravy on some damn donuts. What? Anyway, that did not last. Who would have thought? Let's go! Simon was lounging around on the wall roof of Plasma City when he alerted me about a certain fleet of ships going our way. Now, honestly, Brian's just fucking stupid for not seeing that. He's supposed to be somewhere around the cafeteria, which has gigantic windows. So this is bullshit. He also told me that Magnum City was smoking in the distance. So I ordered Angela to dispatch emergency services to Magnum City and get here immediately. Get here? What? I guess, okay. Once the fleet got near enough, I ordered the defense system crew to fire the turrets, but I immediately stopped it once I realized that the ships had a set of reinforced magnetic shields. So being the brash soldier that he is, Simon tried to prove his worth and went all out. Sounded fucking autistic. For Jesus Christ. I didn't dare stop him because he's just gonna weaken the fleet. Oh yeah, great job there, Brian. Just let your brother kill himself. Yeah, wow. This is amazing writing, people. Give me a Nobel Peace Prize. This will single-handedly revolutionize the scientific age as we know it. All right. Letting the rest get the easy kill. He tested his fucking expulsors? Jesus! Like, it's supposed to be based on repulsors, but it just sounds like crap. Expulsors out, but it only stunned the shield of a single carrier ship. So he just used his neural link, activated his proto nanotech, and just fired a pod of missiles. I don't know why they dramatized that so much. Well, why I did that. I wondered at first why the missiles could go through the shield, but I realized that his suit could create a very powerful but short duration EMP field to counter any magnetic force. He was doing kinda well, and he was crashing through fighter ships, disabling them. He also unlocked this powerful reactor beam called an exo beam and asked me about it. Exo beam it's just the unibeam, like you know how Iron Man fires beams out of his chest when he needs some extra punch. And asked me about it. He used it and decimated a quarter of the fleet. Wow. So we just need 4 of him, and I feel like a lot of them have those armors, so it was that easy. He used it and decimated the quarter of the fleet, but after this, he went back to low power mode. Like, everything was going so well until Kobe and his squire arrived. I got out as soon as I finally charged my suit, and the nanotech quickly enveloped me. Hey, Oh yeah, I just realized. Marvel stole from me. There was this time back in grade 5 where I invented like he nano made like nanotech suits and they were like in this canister, and then when he just did this, it would like envelop around him starting from the chest. And I joke around with my classmates on how I should sue Marvel for that, but then I realized I based it on when aliens go ultimate in Ben 10. So that's once I got out, I saw Kobe fighting Simon to a near standstill until Kobe used his much more advanced nanotech and just blasted him into the city. How? I optimized my it's Plasma City. Oh yeah, Plasma City is the base. God damn it, I'm stupid. I optimized my visor settings and met with Kobe. Here I knew it. God damn it. Here I knew it was time. This was what I was preparing for. My greatest enemy and I, fighting for perhaps the final time. It was a scene to end it all. Kobe had a little monologue for a while and talked about his new appearance. Apprentice, god damn it. Apparently the one to succeed him after his passing. A cyborg named Sean. That name sounded familiar, but suddenly I blacked out for a moment and remembered. He was the lieutenant I lost during the dreaded Civil War. Oh my god! Grade 4, that was the first time I ever made a comic about this Plasma Corp series. And I remember it quite fondly. Uh, I liked it. I liked it personally. The plot wasn't that bad. The animation is shit because I just drew stick figures with rectangular heads and like layered shapes on them, so they were all shapy. But yeah, that doesn't matter. That name sounded familiar, but suddenly I blacked out for a moment and remembered. I was able to keep myself in check long enough to have a counter monologue. Counter monologue. So they just fight each other with monologues. Like that's envisioning that in my mind is actually hilarious. Like you, he who has destroyed my family. He who has murdered my entire colony, and like they just have an exchange until one of them gets bored. And anyway, it was able to distract him with half of the missiles while the other half surprised him from the back. You know what? You've pissed me off. So release the troops. The carriers dropped a box-like structure, and from them, thousands of troopers came out and opened fire on Plasma City. We put up a magnetic shield of our own and prepared the soldiers' proto-nanotech suits. Now, this story makes it very clear that my character is the only one that has actual pure nanotech, and everyone else just has proto-nanotech. And while that was going on, Kobe and I had a beam-filled duel, flying around the sky and matching each other consistently, with one of us one-upping each other sometimes. Apparently, while all this was happening, Jude was making her own suit. Jude being my fucking girlfriend, like that would actually happen. Apparently, with Simon's help, Simon told me over our intercom, somewhere around the lines of, I'm going to the clinic building. I'm badly bruised. I think Jude helped him to a bed. Oh yeah, Jude's a nurse, by the way, and put some anesthesia because what the hell? Is that Jesus Christ? That's spelling. Because apparently, during his little fight with Kobe, some proto nanotech shrapnel entered his abdominal area. Gee, I wonder where that could have came from. So he needed a few stitches and some synthetic tissue cover. Now this entire thing is retarded, so I'm just gonna take that away. She then exited the buildings, and without my knowledge, stalled the army stalled until our army, was able to exit the premises. Kobe and I were having a hard pressed duel. Oh, Jesus Christ. And when it seemed like oxygen was getting sparse, I shifted into suborbital mode, and I don't think it was very clear here, but we were flying up into space. So yeah, and Kobe, being the plagiaristic person he is, followed suit. Haha, get it? Wait, did I put? Oh yeah, horrible pun. Yes. Anyway, in the darkness of what seemed to be space, like you're flying up into the sky, what seemed to be space was that's just lit up by blue and red trails of energy. Anyway, in the dark. Oh shit. Piss. My AI had something in store for space combat, so it played for Rocket Man by Elton John. God damn. I was going through a phase where I was like, I was born in the wrong generation, and music from the old times is so good. I was in that phase, so yeah. But I became a little sad because of it, but there was no time to waste. What? I bet you I was listening to that exact song while writing this, and I was sad because of it. Kobe blasted the stream of concentrated and corrupted plasma. What does that mean? Right at me, and by technology borrowed from the Ultraman armor, shaped plasma fins. You know what? I can't explain it. Please just check it out. It's just plagiarized. And split the beam in half. Split the beam in half. While also absorbing its core elements. How the fuck? How in the ever loving, God fearing, toy throwing, fuck, do you do that? God damn it, grade 6 me. You're a dipshit. And he asked me how, but I shrugged off and said, "It's nanotech, my boy." I don't know. I hate the dialogue in this. Amanda's made me pretty angry and he lashed out at me with a sword of nanotech, cutting a piece of my chest plate off. I blasted an exo beam. That was stupid. At him, disintegrating the sword and reshifting it into a gauntlet once more. And I think it's going to be a really long time since this might stop, so I blasted a nanotech plaster at him and attempted to stiffen his joints, but he countered it with his own and fused it with his own structure. And that's it. That's it. I can't do anything else. That's it. All right. So that was plasma cores. And what the hell did you think? Was that a journey or what? That was top notch. So yeah, just tell me what you thought down there in the comments. And this is Amateur Casual Brian signing out. Zoom.